If I lost everything today, my bank account hit zero, my connections vanished, and I was left with nothing but a laptop and an internet connection, I would not panic. I would still make my first $1,000 in the next 30 days. Most people think you need money to make money, but that is a lie that keeps you stuck in a cycle of hesitation. I am going to show you how to generate income from thin air using a proven roadmap. And no, this is not about dropshipping, trading crypto, or joining another saturated trend that requires a massive upfront investment. This is a survival plan designed for the real world. I have tested dozens of ways to make money online over the years. I have seen what works during a booming economy and what survives when things get tough. Most of the get-rich-quick schemes you see on your feed will fail because they rely on luck or expensive software. What I'm sharing with you today is a strategy tested under pressure. It is the fastest, lowest risk way I know to go from zero to a consistent income. This isn't just theory, it is the exact blueprint I would use if I had to feed myself starting tomorrow morning. Here is the exact 5-step plan I would follow to rebuild my life. We're going to start with a total mindset reset, move into selecting a high leverage skill, and then execute a strategy to find clients fast. I need you to pay close attention to step 3 because that is where most people get overwhelmed and quit. And if you stay until step 5, I will show you how to scale that initial $100 into a full-time living. We are building a bridge from where you are now to where you want to be. The first thing you have to do is reset your mindset. If you want to go from $0 to $1,000 in a month, you must kill the passive income mindset immediately. Passive income is what you build after you have capital. When you have $0, you need active income. You need to trade your time and your effort for cash as quickly as possible. You must prioritize speed over perfection. Do not worry about building a beautiful website, designing a logo, or coming up with a clever business name. None of that puts money in your pocket. Your only focus right now is cash flow and providing immediate value to someone who can pay you. If you skip this mental shift and spend 3 weeks picking out brand colors, you have already lost. Step 2 is to choose a high leverage skill. A high leverage skill is something that businesses or individuals are willing to pay for right now because it solves a specific problem or helps them make more money. If I were starting over, I would choose one of 3 things: copywriting, short-form video editing, or AI-assisted content services. Copywriting is simply writing words that sell. Every business on earth needs better emails, better ads, and better landing pages. Video editing is in massive demand because every creator is fighting for attention on platforms like TikTok and Reels. AI-assisted content services involve using tools to help businesses automate their social media or customer support. These skills are high leverage because you can learn the basics quickly. There is a massive market and they require zero upfront costs to start. Don't waste your time on low leverage options like filling out online surveys or data entry that pays pennies. You need skills that command a premium. Now, step 3 is where we learn just enough to get paid. This is the stage where most people get stuck in tutorial hell. They spend months watching videos and never actually do anything. You do not need to be a master to start charging for your work. You just need to be more capable than the person hiring you. I recommend a 48 to 72 hour learning sprint. If you chose video editing, spend the next 2 days watching every top-rated tutorial on how to cut high-energy social clips. Practice by taking a long YouTube video and turning it into 5 viral-style shorts. If you chose copywriting, spend your weekend studying the top-performing ads in your niche and rewrite them by hand to understand the flow. You learn, you replicate, and then you offer. This creates a feedback loop that builds your competence much faster than passive watching ever could. Most people stay in the learning phase because they are afraid of being judged, but in this plan, we move fast. Once you have your skill, step 4 is to get your first client fast. This is the core of the entire process. You aren't going to sit around and wait for people to find you on freelance sites like Upwork or Fiverr, where the competition is global and the prices are driven down to the bottom. Instead, you are going to use direct outreach. You need to identify your ideal client. If you are editing videos, look for podcasters or YouTubers who have great content but zero presence on short-form platforms. Reach out to them with a simple, high-value message. Do not send a generic "hire me" email. Use a framework like this: "I saw your latest video and realized it would make a perfect viral clip for TikTok. I took the liberty of editing a 60-second version for you. It's attached to this email. If you like it, I'd love to do 10 more for you this month. This is the results in advance strategy. When you lead with value and show them exactly what you can do, it is very hard for them to say no. Your first $100 matters more than your first $10,000 because it proves the system works. Volume is your best friend here. Send 20 of these personalized messages a day, and you will have a client within a week. Step 5 is where you turn that initial $100 into $1,000. Once you have a client who is happy with your work, your goal is to increase your lifetime value. You do this by upselling your existing clients or raising your prices for new ones. If you are doing one-off projects, offer a monthly retainer. Instead of charging $50 for one video, offer a package of 20 videos for $800 a month. This gives the business owner peace of mind and gives you predictable income. You can also stack your services. If you are writing their emails, offer to manage their newsletter platform as well. This is how you move from a freelancer to a service provider. Remember the tease from step 3 about the failure point? Most people fail because they stop at one client. To reach $1,000 and beyond, you must become a master of retention and referral. Ask your happy clients for testimonials and use those to close the next 5 people at a higher rate. To keep this growth going without burning out, you move into step 6, scaling and systemizing. This is where it stops being survival and starts becoming a real business. You need to create repeatable workflows. If you are editing, create templates so that every video doesn't require you to start from scratch. Use project management tools to keep track of your deadlines. As soon as you are making more money than you need for basic expenses, you can start outsourcing small, repetitive tasks to someone else. This frees up your time to focus on getting more clients or improving your high leverage skill even further. You are building an income engine that doesn't rely entirely on your manual labor every second of the day. Stay away from the blunders that kill most rookies. Waiting too long to start is the first mistake. Never feel ready, and your initial projects will likely be mediocre. That's okay. Doing is better than perfect with little money. Choosing a saturated path or specialty you detest because someone suggested it was profitable is the second error. No interest in the subject means you won't have the stamina to send 20 outreach messages a day. Overthinking instead of doing is the third fall. Thinking isn't work. Research is not work. Just outreach and satisfaction are labor. Procrastination occurs when you spend 4 hours browsing business advice. Turn off the noise and focus on productive things. A short reality check. This plan is simple but difficult. You must accept rejection. Work long hours at first and stay disciplined when results are slow. This won't make you rich overnight, and anyone suggesting that is selling you something. This method will bring you past zero. The ultimate financial independence comes from knowing you can make money anytime you need it. This relies on psychology and market need, unlike schemes that use algorithms or fortuitous breaks. People crave what you offer. Reframe your attitude for active income. Choose a high leverage skill like copywriting or video editing. Learn just enough to be dangerous in a weekend sprint. Attract your first customer through customized outreach, and scale by raising your fees and systematizing your work. Following this exactly will help you develop a profession that will last for years, not merely make $1,000. Would you struggle hardest with which stage if you started with zero cash tomorrow morning? Is it outreach or skill selection? Please remark below and let's work.